like that, y'all. I like that, y'all. I like that, y'all.
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
I like that, y'all. I like that, y'all.
Hey there, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell.
How we doing out there, crypto friends? It is Saturday, July 24th, and we are back to green, as you will see. Let's go ahead and look at the charts. We're looking here at BTC/USD, the Bitcoin. We got support sitting down now at the 33,484.52. Resistance now currently at the 34,101. As we are still gaining altitude, as I indicated on the title card. We're closely watching. We did get the 12 cross over the 100-day moving average. And now we're watching closely for this 26-day moving average to make its way to cross the 100-day moving average, which is formerly known as the Golden Cross. That usually indicates more upside potential, but we are watching. The only thing we need to worry about or be concerned about, worry is not part of our trading plan, is the RSI. We are overbought at the moment, so we'll need for that to cool off. So a little bit of consolidation, and I'm getting people so they can barely hear me. I'll turn the volume up a little bit better. There we go. So a little consolidation up in here wouldn't be bad for right now. As you can see, I do have the stop loss sitting in between that 12-day moving average and the 100-day moving average. And let's move on. We're looking now at Ethereum. Ethereum is up 1.67%. And looking at support at the 2116.14. So we're back above that 2,000 mark. Blew right through there. And just about to get this 126 golden cross. So we see some upside potential. And we are overbought. So keep that in mind as we go forward. So you're looking at resistance up there at the 2173.23. On to Binance Coin. That's BNB USD. It's up 1% for you. So we're looking now at support sitting right there at the 302.10. So we made it past that $300 mark once again. And resistance up there at the 305.71. On to ADA. That's Cardano, ADA, USD. Forgot to chart that one for some reason. There we go. We have resistance up just beneath that 100-day moving average at the 1.226. Support now holding steady right there at the 1.203. And let's get that stop loss on up in there, because we are about to cross our sales target. So we will be exiting if we can poke up through here. Just poke our heads into there. For a trade, we'll take 80% off the table, leave 20%, let it ride. So let's move on to PolkaDot. That's DOT USD. PolkaDot up 1.49%. So let's zoom in just a little. And we've got you support at 13.29 and resistance up at the 13.78. Stop loss just below that 12-day moving average. We still haven't got the 12 cross the 100 yet, but both are trending in that direction. So maybe 8 hours from now or so. RSI still in good shape for PolkaDot. So we still got some room to climb. Let's have a look at Sleepy Doge. Doge had been asleep here going sideways. Did manage to hit our sell target, so we exited right amongst. As soon as we poked our head above that 100-day moving average, I took that 80% off of the trade. You see we made it from bottom to top. Now, that particular trade came out to be, I didn't nail the exact bottom. I think it was about right in here. So somewhere around 17% or 17.8%. So pretty decent trade. Let's look here at support now at the 0.1920 and resistance 0.1994. Stop loss getting on up there. On to LTC USD Litecoin. Litecoin had a good run up here all the way through the buy target, and we're trying to make our way up and still have some room to go here. As you can see, RSI still in good shape. So we're looking at support at 123 0.38 and resistance 127.75. On to Chainlink, that's LINK USD. Got above that 100-day moving average, so now you see the big thick yellow line. Now we've got some support hanging in there to lean back on. Above it for once. It's been a while since we got above that 100-day moving average. So looking at support at the 16.524 and resistance there at the 17.019. RSI is still in good shape here. So let's move on to Stellar, XLM USD. Stellar was a big winner yesterday. Very nice climb. Blew through our buy target. Shot right all the way into there. So we got out a while back here, but I'm still tracking it for some of you folks that may still be in it. That was a good one as well. So we're looking at somewhere between, we didn't catch it here. I think I got it right here, but I was a little early and okay with that. And so that was a 25% win for that particular trade. And sometimes, folks, you don't have to nail the bottom. You just want to take your percentages and run with it. So we got 0.260 support and 0.271 resistance. RSI is back down in the normal ranges on the high side, but we're still doing well. On to Vechain, that's VET USD up 1.93%. Above the 100-day moving average now, so we got support at the 0.070 and resistance close by at the 0.0728. So we got a tightening range up here as we consolidate, get our stuff together so we can keep on trucking. Let's move on to FIL USD, file as someone called it. 48.473 is your support level and resistance now at the 50.09. So watch that $50 mark, as well as we got to get up through this 100-day moving average. Still hadn't made it through yet. And on to Storj, STORJ, having a really good day here, trying to poke through our resistance level as we speak. So we do have resistance setting at the 0.8448 and support down at the 0.8210. RSI still in good shape as we make our way up to the sales target, so we not quite got there yet. And let's move on to IOTA. Internet of Things up 0.5%. Very tight consolidation here. That's okay. Volume is kind of trailing off as we get into the weekend. Folks are doing other things except trading crypto. But we do have support for you at the 0.6859, 0.7045 is resistance for IOTA. On to comp. It's COMP USD. Got above that 100-day moving average. You see we got the 12 cross over the 100. So see that how that sent it up. And then we're waiting for this 26-day to make its way up for the golden cross. And we should see some more upside potential if we can continue with this velocity. Volume is trailing off. RSI still in good shape though. On to basic attention coin. That's BAT USD. Up above the 100-day moving average. And we're looking at support at the 0.5440 and resistance at the 0.5556. On to Ethereum. That's ETC USD, Ethereum Classic. Just getting that across the 12 over the 100 and up above the 100 current price. So we're at 45.114 support and 46.392 resistance for Ethereum Classic. Let's have a look at MANA, a USDC star of the show for today. So we're looking at support at the 0.6909 and resistance 0.747. And making our way up to sales target. Didn't quite, you see my chart here, I did not quite get this pivot down here charted in. So that would have been pretty much the trade if we just scooted all this down. So we missed out on that one. You can't win them all, folks. This is technical analysis. So we do try to get pretty technical with it. On to, I would mention RSI is overbought, so keep that in mind. On to ZIL USD, it's up 4.10%, so not too shabby. We're looking at support at the 0.06331 and resistance at the 0.06630. As you can see, I did move this stop loss as we are heading into the buy target here, just beneath that 12-day moving average. So we'll lean on that for support. And going to have that squeeze as we've been fighting with some of the other names, this 100-day moving average to deal with up above. Still got good volume, strong volume on ZIL. On to NU USD. Tight range here, 0.1955 support, 0.2029 resistance. RSI good shape as we climb up through the buy target here. NMR USD. So we are looking here now at support at the 32.211 and resistance 33.27. Up above the 100-day quite a bit now. And so we got the 12 coming underneath, and we are about to get that golden cross for this. And I got to make a note of this for NMR. We should see some more upside potential if we can keep this RSI in check and the volume coming in. On to graph token, GRT USD. We're sitting right on the resistance level as we speak. So we're trying to get through 0.5876 resistance and support down at the 0.5628. And currently up 5.15% for the day. Moving on to Uniswap, UNI, down today. So it's kind of been quiet. As we seen a lot of shorts get their asses burned off on a little short squeeze going up here. And everybody was piling in here. Over leveraged. Unfortunately, they get liquidated when they do that. So be careful out there. If you're going high margin or leveraged, be very cautious. 18.247 is our support level and resistance 18.820. On to AAVE USD. Very tight range up here. We blew right past that 100-day moving average. As you could see here, we came back down, overshot just a little bit through that 100-day, realized that, came back down, retest, passed, and the technical guys jumped all over that bounce. So we're making our way up to the sales target. So we're looking at support at the 287.218 and resistance is going to be the 298.06. So basically that $300 mark is going to be the bogey for the day. RSI, good shape. We're still underneath that 70.00 is RSI level. It's considered above that, overbought. Moving on to MKR USD. Tight range as we inch our way up through here. So we're looking at support at the 2508.02 and 2599. So that 2600 mark for resistance. Trying to get through there as we make our way. Moving on to MATIC, MATIC USD. Lots of consolidation right here. That's okay. We did get above that 100-day moving average. Got the cross of the 12 and the 100. And we are in the buy target. So we got in here. I didn't nail of course, I always try to nail the bottom. If I get in late, what I usually do is I'll scale down my position. So I'll use a smaller trading position if I'm late to the party. And then so you're looking at resistance now 0.9126 and resistance 0.9525 and support 0.9126. On to Solana, SOL USD. Getting a lot of love here. It's up for today only 0.27%, but it's been running with all the others here. So we're looking at resistance, of course, the big thick yellow line. And if you're wondering what all those lines are, folks, over there in the chat room, I put for you a link to a free tutorial. It's free 99. It's very short, and this will get you up to speed on what all this means if this is kind of new to you. I do see some new folks in some of the other platforms, so thank you for coming by. And let's see, did I get you? 29.1223 is resistance, 28.2283 support. On to audio, star of the day. Big run up here on audio. Went from the buy target all the way up to sell. So let's measure that trade. Let's say we got in here dead center and dead center of there. So that's a 55% right there, folks. Nice run up for audio. And so what does that mean? That means that we're looking now at support at the 1.165 and resistance 1.2679. I did exit as right when we got close to the sell target. I was starting to see some weakness as the RSI got overbought. So I took 80 off the table and let that 20 ride like I always do. 20% keep on trucking. Stays in there forever. And stop loss. If you're still in this bad boy, I would get that stop loss just beneath where we retested this low, as you could see over here to our left, 1, 2. So maybe scooch it down just a little so we don't get blown out. And be patient. Watch this RSI to come back down. Retest our support and continuation. 4 to 8 hours, we're going to get the 26 cross over the 100-day here. So we'll be patiently waiting for that to happen if the momentum stays in that direction. On to CHZ USD, it's up 7.13%. So these NFTs are doing well. We're looking here at support. I barely had that one off there. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, we got a double bottom right there. Double bottom at the 0.2520, resistance up there at the 0.2646. Stop loss just below that 100-day moving average, and we'll trail that thing up as we keep marching upward. On to Theta, that's THETA USD. It's up 11.42%, so nice run up there. We did not catch that pivot as far as the trade plan here, but that's the way it goes sometimes. We have support at the, what are we at? The 5.361 and resistance 5.618. And we are above the 100-day. We did not yet get the 12 over the 100, so watch that. And lower moving averages are heading upward as the 100-day moves down. So it's inevitable that they should cross. On to ENJB USD. This one's on Binance Coin. We're looking at 1.2700 at support and resistance up there to 1.3826. Harmony One ONE USD. And barely missed that support level. Where's she at? There she is. Double bottom. And we're trying to push through that. We poked our head above there a couple times for that 100-day moving average. And RSI still just below the overbought, so we can get through there, folks. 0.0717 is your support. 0.0740 is your resistance. Looking here at PAXG, USDT, this one's pegged to gold, and I'm probably going to remove this one off the watch list. It's not been doing really well. And if you see these big, massive wicks on the tops and bottoms, that is high frequency trading algorithms trading the bottom and the top, buy, sell, because these are low float, which means not much volume coming in. So they're just playing with the price, bouncing it around as gold kind of fluctuates. So we're looking at support 1805.88 and resistance 1814.38. Moving on to Shiba Inu. Consolidation station. This is another one that's not been seeing much upside here. We did break this downtrend finally, but we're looking at support at the 50615, resistance at the 50657. Pretty much the same thing. We've been in this holding pattern for several days now, all the way back to the, where did I go back to? The 21st. Yeah. So wrapping up here, let's have a look at BTC.D. That is Bitcoin dominance as compared to the total crypto market cap. So BTC.D 46.20%. So we're down 0.25%. Let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum up to 18.38. So we're slightly above, up almost 1% in the crypto market cap. The Doge, pretty much the same, down slightly at a 0.558, what did I say, 0.77 at 1.85%. Total crypto market cap still climbing. 1,379 billion. I will show you something really quick here. And I've been talking about this Grayscale. Where's it at there? There it is. The Grayscale trust that they're putting together for a crypto trust, just like they do GBTC and ETHE are traded on the OTC, the over-the-counter markets. And as you can see, there is accumulation still going on with these names. These are what makes up that trust. And just wanted to show you that. Sushi Swap's in there. It's the only one struggling at the moment. But you have Uniswap. We have some of these I don't even... Aave, that's in our watch list. The ones with the little red flags. We have in a watch list. I'll be watching these. We may swap one of these out with the gold token. But folks, you know what? That does it for me for today. Have a great Saturday out there, and I hope you're having a good one. And I'll see you tomorrow at the Crypto Morning Show.